Alright, I got the smoke going. Hope I got the video set up. If you can't hear me, uh, pretend you can and we'll be good. Oh man, look at that. Oh, that's a little warm. Rub that on my pinky. How exciting. Alright, that's my new top. You can see here, that's a spacer because I didn't want, oh man, these girls are going to town. You girls, I could kiss every one of you because I can see already that you got the drill down. They are building comb. Oh man, I wish I'd just take the camera. I'll take the camera so, because this is kind of cool. It's not what they did last year. Here, you can see that they are building comb on the frames. Good grief, are these real bees or what? How exciting, right? Alright, I'm going to put this back because I have to get into the hive quite a bit. Today is my friend's birthday. 6 years old, can you imagine that? When were any of us ever 6, right? Because I'm going to take this out. I'm not going to use this anymore. This was a spacer to kind of convince the bees that they need to, these girls, that they need to confine their efforts to those other frames. And now that they've done that, we're gonna get rid of this thing. We don't need that. Oh, sorry. Casualty. Flag on the play. Now, for the beekeepers, I have these 4x4s. This, like everybody, like most everybody in the beekeeping world, the hives are on 4x4s. Just by accident, really, these 4x4s are spaced exactly the distance from end to end on this frame. So I've just fastened a couple pieces of plywood here for the time being, and I'm going to transfer those frames out of the brood box onto that plywood, and that way I don't have to worry about them leaning into any kind of bugs or getting them out of order, all that other things that you worry about, probably needlessly, but anyway, that's what's happening. So that, I was really tickled when I saw that, because I said, that's kind of cool. All right, girls. As I take these out, I'm going to hold them up to the camera a little bit. Look at how those critters are activating, huh? Isn't that sweet? When the guy that sold me, this was an empty frame. I just primed it with a little bit of wax. That's all I did. And you can see how busy these people have been. The guy that sold me this nuke said the queen has a blue dot on it. That looks like, ooh wee. Ooh, what are those? I think those are larvae that fell out. I'll have to show this to you. It's kind of interesting. I tried to get Daniel to come out here and be the cameraman, but he wasn't that interested. It looks like when I pulled that first frame out, I bumped out some larvae. You can see them there. I don't know what that yellow stuff is. The real beekeepers can recognize the honeycomb by the color of the caps and all the covers and all that. I'm not doing that because I can't. So I just kind of do the rest of it. I don't even know. I'm really not. I'm just going to take a couple of these out and put them back because I really don't need to. I mean, these girls are doing their thing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? I should, that comb at the bottom, that brown stuff, at about 6 o'clock on your dial, I should take it out. But I don't know if I will. Let me see if I can get this there. Man, oh man. They are really going to town, aren't they? Now this, last week this frame was empty. So they're very busy today. I think in honor of somebody's birthday that I know is very excited. I'll take one more out. Oh! What is that? I really don't know. I'll have to show you. If you can see, I'm gonna hold the camera steady. There's a ton. I'm counting from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all those larvae over that number 5 frame down there. I don't think I upset that really. I think they were just there. Maybe I cracked open the comb and they came out. I don't know. But I'm just scanning this. Like I say, all these panels, all these frames were empty when I put them in. I am very impressed. I'm sure a regular beekeeper would say, "Get over it, John." And someday maybe I'll be a regular beekeeper, who knows. Sarah sent me a birthday card and I was tickled. She said, "Happy Bee Day." In fact, these are really, I'm not making these for general consumption, these videos. I'm making them so the kids can see what's going on. And my brothers, and they ask me once in a while how these things are doing. Look at the guys hanging on there. It's a little bit heavy. I'm going to rest that there. See that, this here really shouldn't be here. That's not how we want them to do that. So I'm going to try and take it off. Ooh, that's honey. Well, girls, I guess it's time to let it be, right? Put them back in here. You can smell the honey that I kind of disrupted, you know. I'm sure those frames are wreaking havoc on those poor things that are down there, but that's how it goes. That's part of the bee world. See, that's bee space. Not A space or C space, it's B space. And if it's too far apart, then they don't like it, and if it's too close together, they don't like it. So see, I'm putting empty frames in here. I primed those with some honey. I got that idea from a guy named Jerry that I saw his video on the net. I said, well, that's a clever idea. And he's been at it for a long time. You know, I don't know what his last name is. But here we are. We are going to close this up. That girl's looking for honey. A little larva in there. Looks like, no, it's not, is it? All right. We're looking pretty good from as far as I look. So, time to close it up. See that girl right there? I think that's when they emit some pheromone that kind of mark their territory. I'm not sure, but that might be what she's doing. All right. It's been a beautiful day. I planted some trees today, and early today, while it was still a little cool. So, thanks for watching. See you again.